Hey guys, Scott Jelinski, Modern Samurai Project here, coming at you with a follow-up to my smooth efficient draw from AIWB with some questions that people have been asking me about my DryFire schedule. How do I maintain, speed, accuracy, things of that nature. Before I do that, as you guys can tell, this episode is brought to you by FireClean. The guys over there are awesome. FireClean, I put it on my gun, I go shoot. I rarely clean my guns. I should probably clean them more. FireClean keeps me nice and lubricated. Are we still doing phrasing? Anyway, and if you want to, you can cook your eggs with it. Nobody cares. Anyway, so moving on with it, right? So people asking me, what do I do in my dry fire things? And, it depends on what I'm working at, right? Usually it's a matter of I see somebody doing something faster than me, and accurately, more accurately than me, and I want to learn how they do it. So I study what they do, or I go to a match and there's a specific skill set there that I did not do. I did not have a satisfactory performance in my eyes on. So now I want to work on that, right? For example, part of the whole AIWB draw series was brought on by my study of Gabe White and Les Kiss-Martoni. If you don't know who Les Kiss-Martoni is, you need to look him up. Well, Gabe, I hope you guys know who that is, but if you don't, look him up too. But Les, awesome GM in the Chicagoland area, good dude, and in my class that was in Chicago, he was kind of the facilitator of the range there. He pulled off a .88 draw from AIWB on an AC size piece of steel at 10 yards and .88 with a double action gun. The internet says that's impossible. Anyway, watching his draw, watching my draw, watching Gabe's White draw, I came up with some things that I thought made it more efficient, and it did. Not going to get into that stuff right now, maybe later, but how did I practice and prove that this theory was right to me? So first thing you want to do is there are 3 modes of practice that, like Steve Anderson of that shooting show says. There's accuracy mode, there's speed mode, and then there's match mode or for real mode, right? So when do you use those things? Accuracy mode is easy. Go shoot groups at 15 and 25 yards, do dot torture, you're good to go. Right? Now, speed mode is interesting and it caused a lot of kerfluffle on the internet. I want to be clear about this thing, right? So I make a whole hubbub about, slow is slow, smooth is smooth, fast is fast, slow is not smooth, is not blah, 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 fast is fast, shot timer don't care about your slow or smooth. But let me be clear about something, right? I'm not saying when you first start learning how to handle or manipulate a gun that you need to go fast straight from the jump. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you need to get those mechanics down, learn how to do everything nice and methodically, but once you're safe, right, once you get to the point of a 2-second draw or 2.5-second draw, and you're not muzzling your support hand and you're fairly accurate, yada yada, now it's time to pick it up, because accuracy is a skill, speed is a skill. And you need to work on them independently, and then when you're ready to do a standard, go to a match, go to a class, then you're in match mode and you put the two together, okay? Because speed's just not going to come, it's a skill, right? Again, my joke is, how does that speed just come? UPS, FedEx? It doesn't just come. I mean, you're going to get faster. Maybe 0.1 second in 6 months if you just let it happen naturally. Or you could do this method, or come to one of my classes or other instructors that say the same thing, and you'll get markedly faster. If you got a 2.5-second draw at 7 yards on an IMSIC target to an alpha, if you have 2.5 within about 5-10 minutes, I'll get you down to a 1.5 seconds, if not closer to a second. Come to one of my classes, put me to the test, man. I'll show you that it's true. So how do I do that? I do that with this method, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is, what do we need to get this started, okay? You're going to need a camera. Everyone's got one, okay? If you got a nice camera, awesome. If you got an iPhone, awesome. Put yourself on videotape, okay? Next thing you're going to need is a shot timer, okay? If you got a camera, you can use your iPhone, use a shot timer. I use the Make Ready on, it's for the iPhone. It's pretty cool. It's got all the USPSA commands or not, and random beat times. And then a target, okay? I use an IPSC target about 7 yards, okay? Behind the camera is one right now, so I have a point of reference when I go through this stuff, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna videotape yourself, right? And then you're going to, like, I don't know, upload it to YouTube, do something so we can watch it in slow-mo and see if you made the time, okay? So the first thing we're gonna start off with is, what do I think is my cold time? Well, this is the internets, and you can't be famous on the internets unless you got a 1-second draw. For you, it might be 1.5, it might be 2, whatever you think your cold time is. And let's start with that, and we're gonna work in speed mode. So I got it on 1 second right now. I'm gonna hit the button.
Are you ready?
Get set up, hands up.
Stand by.
Okay, my draw was messed up on that, okay? I'm working with different things, but guess what I did? I still made the time. I was actually surprised the beat didn't go off before I was done. So it was a 1 second draw that was not good. If I had to do a second shot without adjusting my grip, it would have been not good. I probably would have adjusted my grip though. So once again, your shot timer doesn't care about your slow, your smooth, it only cares about your fast. Something to think about. Let's do it again.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Okay. What happened there? Okay, what happened there is when my hands were going at the same time, the shirt's kind of long, right, light. My hands were going at the same time, my shirt grabbed it a little bit. Shit's gonna happen, still made the 1 second part time.
Are you ready?
Let's try it again.
Stand by.
Okay, didn't charge the trigger that time. Think I would have made it, but for the purpose of this video, we're gonna do it again.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Okay, all day long. What did I do to adjust that? Okay, what I did to adjust that is my hand, my firing hand, I put it out just a little bit more to give it just that much delay behind my thing so I could clear my cover garment and went. On that 1 second, I could have pulled the trigger, had a beer before the timer went out. So if I kept on doing that, would I naturally just get faster with something that I can already do? Nope, I won't. Seriously, you won't. So let's pick up the pace. Let's put it down to 0.8, see what happens. I'm just gonna go here, bring it down to 0.8. See what happens.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Okay. Now, in speed mode, you're not judging accuracy. You're not disregarding it, you're just not judging it. So when I went, I saw the red dot, it was at about the 830, okay, of the IPSC target, if you guys can imagine where that is, okay? But I made the time, okay? And then I'm gonna go verify it, and if you put it on, upload on YouTube, put it on the private setting so you don't have to show other people, and slow it down to 0.5, you'll still hear all the sounds, including the click and when the beep goes off, and you'll hear a fine distinction there when it's at the 50% speed. Interesting stuff. Let's try it again, let's see if I make it. Let's make sure the trigger's charged.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Alright, what happened there? Again with the shirt is kind of long, okay? But I powered through. Did I make that one? I don't know. I was more concentrated on my shirt coming up. This is speed mode. Shit happens, okay? I need to figure out how I need to clean that stuff up and get rid of those tiny mistakes. Let's do it again.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Okay, didn't charge the trigger. Stuff like that's going to happen.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Okay, I think I made that. Dot was right in the middle. Did you see what I did there though? I'm so used to having my left hand forward or whatnot that I switched it and then I made the time. So, okay, I think I can make the time, right? Let's take it down one step. And my goal is to take me to my failing point and see what goofy shit I'm doing at my failing point, get rid of it, and see what I can maintain when I put it together later on in match or for real mode. Okay, so let's get down to 0.7, see what happens.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Okay, didn't charge the trigger again, but I think I would have gotten that one. And that time the dot was right in the middle. Because I'm not judging accuracy and I know my stuff's in the middle, I know I'm getting right on the cusp of being able to do that when I am judging accuracy.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Okay, didn't make that one. Close though. Close. But I didn't make that one. But it's a damn 0.7 draw. What do you want? Hi.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Okay, made it. Dot was right in the middle. Don't care. That was speed mode. I think I made the 0.7 draw. I'm going to have to do that. Again, that's why you have to go back and look at it. Human perception is a shitty shot timer. I'm thinking I made it. Maybe I didn't. I need to go look and string it up from there. Okay, so look, I'm feeling pretty confident, man. I'm pretty close to making a 0.7 draw. That's speed mode. Now we're going to go into match mode or for real mode. Once again, I got to give the guy a plug because I feel like I'm stealing half his stuff, but the truth is the truth. Steve Anderson, That Shooting Show, he's got a couple books out there, including Get to Work and Repetition and Refinement. They will make you a better competitor. They will make you a better concealed or an armed citizen. I'm telling you, go check his stuff out. Get better. If you don't like Van Halen, be prepared. There's a lot of Van Halen music in his podcasts. You just need to learn to like Van Halen. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to match mode now. So 1 was pretty easy straight from the go. 0.7 was pushing it, but I got it a couple of times, I think. What's in the middle that will serve my purposes? 0.9. What in the world can I not accomplish with a 0.9 draw? I don't know, man. And so we're going to give it a whirl and see if that's my new speed, or if that's my new body standard, right? So we'll put in the 0.9.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Gonna say it again. Had to draw, pull the trigger, had a beer before that timer went off.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Okay, so did it again on that one. It was, if this was the center, it was just like, you know, it would have hit the 4 o'clock, but still in the center there. So that's basically it, guys. That's a very brief description of accuracy mode, speed mode, and match mode. And that's how you get faster, right? Again, man, maybe if you do it the other way, you'll get faster in 0.1 in 6 months. But you do it my way, come to one of my classes, go to one of the guys that purports this and this method, or do this method, you'll get faster in about 5 minutes. If even that. You'll probably get faster in about 2 minutes if you do it this way. All right. So again, let me know what you think down in the comments here. Let me know about your successes. You know, sometimes it's like an echo chamber in my own, you know, DryFire dojo here, but let me know about your successes. Let me know if it's real. Tell me about your failures. Let's talk about it. Let's get better together. And if you want to, come out to one of my classes. My next one is going to be in the Prescott, Arizona area. It's the 2-day Red Dot Pistol class. Love to train with you. That being said, be good, stay safe, get training.